I expect you can start to feel the radiated heat coming off that fire now. It doesn't take much. This is not an uncommon sight that you'll find at the side of roads and motorways, particularly during the summer, the cars overheating. Perhaps a break in the fuel line drips onto the manifold, hot manifold, point of ignition, car fire, very, very quickly like this. Always remember, if you do see a fire, please don't just assume that because it's well going like this one is that somebody's called the fire brigade. Very often serious fires can develop because everybody has thought that somebody else has put the call in. So please make the call. Even if somebody else has already called, it's still worth making that call. The fire brigade appreciate multiple calls to incidents just to be safe and sorry. So just don't assume that somebody else has put the call in. So we can hear that the appliances are on their way now. As you can see, in a reasonable response time, this has only just been a few minutes since the car caught fire. You can see that it's well developed. And if this was in a driveway or in a queue of traffic, this soon could actually catch light to something else. So first to arrive is the Volvo FL6. The striping, the red and green that you see down the side is called Battenberg, high visibility striping. They're going to come round, I think they'll park the actual truck to the rear of the fire so that you can actually see what's going on here. As you can see, once they have arrived, very, very quick to work with the first aid hoses. As you can see, the smoke changes colour as the water goes on. What we're doing is reducing the temperature of that smoke that was turning black, potentially vaporising into gas. Second and third appliances now in attendance, so this incident is what we call a make pump through. fact, the third vehicle is the SUU, the Special Equipment Unit, rather than a pumping appliance. If a fire does develop and you get more than 5 appliances attending, then it goes up a different level of command. Fire officers are then involved and will make to the incident. And also, if it's going to be protracted, then emergency catering will be mobilised. And if it's a house fire where the house has been destroyed, then the fire emergency support unit will also be deployed to provide help for the occupiers. What you'll notice is that they're trying to make access to the engine compartment using the crowbar there. Some of these bonnets can be very, very difficult to lift because of the locking mechanism. But the important thing is to get in there and make sure that the battery's been disconnected and nothing's been short out and reignite the front end of that vehicle. As you can see, the equipment we use is improvised with, and we're using the crowbar there to actually act as a bonnet stay to allow somebody to hose down the engine compartment to make sure that everything is out in that area. And the main priority now is to make sure that the fire is out and stays out. Even though the fire looks as if it's been well extinguished, the fire crews will go through every area of the vehicle to make sure that nothing's left for chance. You can see the other appliances putting a cooling jet on the shed over there. Obviously there have been some transference of fire to the building nearby. They're making sure that that's under control and has been extinguished. Unfortunately, this scenario happens far too often, particularly at weekends with joyriders stealing cars, sometimes very expensive cars, taking them for a ride. And in the majority of cases, the car will end up like this. Somebody's pride and joy has been torched.